spring break getaways, it is time to start thinking about them. And boy, I already have. I have my little dreamland in my head. And travel journalist Maggie Espinoza joins us. She is with the Society of American Travel Writers, author of The Privileged Pooch and On a Mission, and always good to see you.
You too.
Yeah. So you've got all this stuff out here. It looks like a vacation is in the works.
Oh, let me tell you.
A little bit of both.
I do. I have ideas whether you're a sun worshiper or a snow bunny. I mean, you know, everybody has a little bit of a different idea of vacation. So let's start in the south and go north, okay?
Sounds good to me.
First one, Valley de Guadalupe.
Now, I love that place.
Okay, it's amazing. If you go to Valley de Guadalupe, you've got to stay at a place called Adobe Guadalupe. It was only the 6th winery that was ever built there.
Oh, really?
And now they have 152 wineries there. It was the first place to offer any kind of guest accommodations. They have 6 rooms that guests can stay at, and they're absolutely wonderful. It's only $275 a night. I say only because you get wine tasting with that, you get breakfast. I kind of equate it to like a European estate.
And it's close.
It is close. 2 hours. You go down the toll road to Ensenada, and then you go about 20 miles east. I mean, they have a dining, 5-course dining, where it's with china and crystal, etc. But one of the highlights is the woman that owns the property. Her name is True Miller. She has Azteca horses. She was instrumental in breeding these horses.
Ooh.
I mean, they are not a common horse. It's an Andalusia horse with a quarter horse with a carrillo, which is like a Spanish Mustang. They are beautiful. She has 26 of them on the property.
Beautiful.
Yes, it's 60 acres. And her stables are so beautiful.
And you can go out and look and see everything?
Yes. Oh, yeah. And her stables are so beautiful. I mean, I would stay in the stables. They're that pretty. They're among the vineyards, and she has olive trees, and she presses her own olive oil. I brought a bottle, and oh, my lands, it's absolutely wonderful. And her trainer is from Canada and does 2 things down at the barn, which I think is wonderful. First, she does a riding program for kids who have cerebral palsy. Up to the age of 6, every Monday, they bring these kids in. They've had a child as young as 6 months on a horse. I think it's just a great program.
That's wonderful.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah, to have that also incorporated into what you know about it.
Well, sure. And the other thing they do is called Elegance in the Stables. I love the name. And what they do is they put out round tables with white linen tablecloths, and you drink wine, and you eat cheese and bread, etc. And they present these Azteca horses.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, so people who are into horses are great. You have to have a minimum of 8 people. It's $40.
Okay, I'm already booking that one, but we only have less than 2 minutes for the other 2.
Next place we're going to is going to be Palm Springs. Palm Springs, crazy fun.
I love Palm Springs, too.
They do a thing called Modernism Week, and this is crazy. They celebrate that mid-century lifestyle, okay? They do walking tours. You get to see Frank Sinatra's home. You can rent Frank Sinatra's old home, by the way, for $2,600 a night. They do a...
is that all?
The double-decker tour where you go around on the bus with the double-decker tour and you get to see everything. They do a compound where a designer had all these people go in and design it for mid-century, and you get to go for a party at the compound, walk in the red carpet and everything. Absolutely wonderful. And then third one, we go far north.
Time for the warmer clothes.
Whistler. Oh, my word. Skiing, beautiful. It is really, you jump on a plane, direct flight from here to Vancouver, catch a shuttle out to Whistler, 2 hours, you're there. Stay at the Fairmont Chateau Whistler. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Stay on the 8th floor, which is the gold floor. They have their own concierge, Dale, who is like, Dale, please, I want you to come home with me. He was amazing. He caters to your every need. They have their own lounge where they serve you breakfast, and they have happy hour, and they have a dessert hour. Or you can go and you can have, their restaurant, the grill, and have steaks and a cotton candy that they make on their own.
Gosh.
They have a shuttle that takes you into town. It's a free drive. A couple things you have to do when you're there. Number 1, you have to have a Canadiano, which is a latte with maple syrup. Oh, so good. The other thing you have to do is go to the Scandinave Spa, which go at night. You can only imagine. It's these hot baths. It's freezing out. And you go from a cold bath into the hot bath, into the sauna, and a cold bath, and you can't talk, so it's perfectly silent. And the snow around and the lights is just Beautiful.
Oh my
okay?
gosh.
Last thing, right across from the hotel, they have their cultural center for the Squamish Little people, which is their Native Americans. And you tour through there, and they'll tell you all about their culture, the younger people, and they use the cedar tree. You make your own bracelets. It's just goes on and on and on. There's so much. Yeah, you make your own bracelet while you're at this cultural center.
All right. Well, you sold me on all of those. What's your website for people who have more questions and want to know?
Travelwithmaggie.com.
Okay, travelwithmaggie.com. That's easy to remember. I love that you go to all these interesting places, and so please come back and see us.
I will.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Up next on San Diego Living.